Hello everyone, my name is Azatru, how are you, and welcome to another Star Wars Battlefront 2 mod showcase video, and this is the top 5 mods of the week, episode 128, and I've got 5 really cool mods to share with you this week, plus a few honourable mentions. But before we do take a look at this week's mods, there are a couple of things I want to share with you. So firstly are the results for the poll you participated in last week. Over 7,000 of you voted, and the winner was the Clone Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi mod at 55%, followed by the Mandalore Jedi Luke mod with 16%, closely followed up with the Gar Saxon mod with 15%, which was by far the best modelled mod last week, so that is a surprise to me. Then we have the First Order Scout with 8% and Aura Sync with 5%, which was yet another amazingly modelled custom skin, and I'm surprised to see it have so few votes. If you want to vote this week, remember to go to my channel, hit the community tab on mobile and desktop, and you will see the poll right there, but you can't use it if you are on an iPad or any other tablets. Before we do take a look at this week's mods, I really want to bring up a serious topic to try and get a message out across to the community, and to try and stop people from doing something, if that is possible. So Mophead, one of the best modders in our community, who made instant action improvements, has quit because of harassment. He was working on an update for instant action improvements, and it was going to be insane. But so many people have begged him and hounded him to release updates, and it's gotten too much, and he's quit. And it's not just that, more modders, very talented ones, are quitting once they've finished off their last mod or pushed an update to some mods. We are losing the best, because a lot of people are treating them very poorly. And that is why I no longer show mods that are not out yet on my channel, because it just brings more attention on them when they aren't ready to be released, and people are just going to be asking them, why isn't it out yet? And it's a disgrace, honestly. And I just hope someone, if you're listening and you've been one of these contributing factors, let them be and do their own thing. Don't hound them. I really want you guys to go and send modders support where you can, because it means a lot to them. Just be nice to people, that's all I ask. Without further ado, let's get on to the honourable mentions for this week, because there were a lot of good mods made this week, from the weird to the wonderful. But the first honourable mention I'm properly going to be showcasing is the DC-15 GLE from DTO, Oscar and Solbra. So this mod takes the TL-50 and replaces it with the DC-15's variant, the GLE, and this is inspired by what the ARC Troopers used in the 2003 Clone Wars TV show. I know a lot of people have really been enjoying these Clone Wars 2003 inspired weapons, and this is yet another added to it, so good work DTO, Oscar and Solbra. Next up is a mod from Funny Anyway, and this is the First Order TIE Fighter Pilot. So this replaces the Officer, Specialist or Sith Trooper with the TIE Fighter Pilot, depending which one you want to replace. So you don't just have to have all 3 of them enabled, you can choose between either the Officer, Specialist or Sith Trooper. Personally, I would choose the Officer, but you can also get the Special Forces TIE Pilot of the First Order for the Sith Trooper, which does look very awesome indeed. We see this in The Force Awakens. There is going to be an additional version coming to this mod that has the tube connecting the chest and face valve. That's still a work in progress, but it is going to be coming at some point. And the last honourable mention is Tortuga's Clone Commanders. So this introduces a bunch of legendary clone commanders into the game, but specifically it replaces the skins to Han Solo, so it doesn't change any of the clones, which is quite good actually. So there are various files, so there is the Rex and Cody file, which replaces Han's Smuggler and Endor appearances with Phase 1, Cody and Rex. There is also Wolf, which replaces Han's default appearance, and Fox, which replaces Han's Hoth appearance. And the voiceover has been replaced with a Clone Trooper voice. And if you want to play as an ARC Trooper, this replaces all of the Phase 2 ARC Troopers with commanders listed above, so that is pretty cool as well. Moving on to the top 5 countdown, starting with 5th place this week, and I have the Tion the Dark Apprentice mod from Borgle Snaps. Now, this uses a mesh from Tribunate, and this is an original character, so as you can see, it includes a fully custom model and textures from Tribunate. It's sort of like a modern version of Revan, but this also includes a custom lightsaber hilt and textures. Along with that, there is the purple lightsaber colour, and there is custom sounds along with character interactions with Boba Fett, Princess Leia, Lando, Rey, Solo, Yoda, and 2 more in the future. There is a bunch of UI tweaks, so you have the custom text in the main menus, along with custom star card images, and a hero portraits for the collection and respawn menus. And to top it off, the lightsaber icon has been changed, along with the custom second ability icon. There are 2 different versions of this mod, a version with a cape and one without it, depending what you like, and there is also custom intro and outro music. In 4th place this week, I've got the Duel of the Droids mod from Omni Mekari, and he had help from this guy Zenga and Green Man to replace BB-8 and BB-9E with R2-D2 and R3-S6. So, along with custom meshes and textures which look great, and you also have custom UI tweaks, so there is a custom hero portrait for the respawn and collection menus, custom star card images for each of them. There are also some extra UI tweaks. For example, you have the different icons for the abilities. But speaking of abilities, because of how animations work, you can't really change them. There is a bit of funkiness going on, and you can see that with the emotes and abilities, but nevertheless, you can use this online if you choose to, and you just ignore all of the funky, crazy stuff that goes off with the meshes when they're doing certain emotes and things. There is also custom sound effects for each of them as well, which is a nice touch. Omni Mekari spent a lot of time to make the lights line up properly, so honestly, great work here. In 3rd place this week, I've got another mod from Omni Mekari, and this is Jango Fett. Funnily enough, this replaces Bosk instead of Boba Fett, so you can still use both of the Fetts, and this includes custom meshes and textures, which do look great, and it just takes Boba's base and heavily changes it. All of Bosk's dialogue has been replaced, so you can hear Jango Fett's voice lines, and that works very well, especially with the emotes.
This is a waste of my talent. This will be the easiest credits I've earned in months. I'll expect my payment in the usual manner. My work here is done.
The deoxys gas spewing out of the grenade has been replaced with the shot grenade FX, and it still functions exactly the same. There is also new weapon animations. There is a bunch of UI tweaks, so you have a custom hero portrait for the collection and respawn menus, new star card images, which look fantastic, along with a custom blaster icon and new ability icons as well. And extra additions to the audio include new blaster and ability sound effects, along with the intro and outro themes of Jango Fett. And the runner-up for this top 5 mods of the week episode is the Savage Opress mod from Cubic Titan and Tyran Iuzu Russell Rex. Anyway, I can't pronounce that name, it's so long. So you can have Savage Opress replace either Dooku or Maul, depending which character you want, which is awesome. And it does look good. There is a custom portrait image for the respawn and collection menus, along with text edits, so it adds a little bit more to the immersion, and you have custom voice lines along with emotes as well, which is always good to see.
Look, brother, a fortune. Brother, I am an unworthy apprentice, and we will deal with them. What you ask is impossible.
I really do like the lightsaber, and there are parts of the body that are quite well done actually, and the head is a really good attempt. And the winner of this top 5 mods of the week episode is the Bo-Katan from Season 7 of the Clone Wars mod from Tyran Iuzu Rex. And this mod replaces Leia with Bo-Katan from Season 7 of the Clone Wars. Now, it includes custom meshes, which looks absolutely fantastic. There are a few bits of clipping issues, like you can see the lines on the helmet that are definitely gapped, but nevertheless, it's a real good attempt. It also includes a bunch of changes, which work really, really well. So in the UI department, we have custom hero portrait for the collection and respawn menus, along with 9 different customized star card images for the artwork, which all look great. You can hear Bo-Katan's voice lines from the Clone Wars for her emotes.
Where's Maul? Ahsoka, come in. You're walking into a trap.
You and I have a common enemy.
Hey, kid. You're late.
The pistol has been replaced with the West Star pistol that we see Bo-Katan use in that series, and also includes a custom sound effect as well. But the best part is that the E11 for the second ability has been replaced with the West Star carbine, which looks fantastic, and I'm really glad this has happened. It just looks fantastic and is by far the best modelled mod, I think, out of all of this week. So if you want to vote for this mod, there will be the community tab post to go ahead and vote for your favourite member. You can comment below which mods were your favourite this week as well down in the comments. And if you want to download any of them, there will be download links to every single one of them down in the description below. And if you do want to get top 5 mods of the week 24 hours before anybody else, consider becoming a channel member to get exclusive perks such as episodes before anybody else. If you enjoyed this video, please do subscribe for more videos like this and turn notifications on so you don't miss them. Plus drop a like if you did indeed like this video to support the channel again. Check out any of the 2 previous videos on screen if you did miss them. And that's all for this one. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you in my next Star Wars Battlefront 2 video. Goodbye.